Asus launched its ZenFone 4 series in India earlier this year, with the ZenFone 4 Selfie Pro, ZenFone 4 Selfie Dual Camera and the ZenFone 4 Selfie all aimed at selfie-loving buyers. We have already put the range-topping ZenFone 4 Selfie Pro review to the test, and now we have our hands on the entry-level model, the ZenFone 4 Selfie. This smartphone is the entry point into Asus' latest series and is priced at just Rs 9,999. While this lower price makes it accessible to a lot of people, does it deliver on the promise of its name, and measure up to its competition? We review to find out. Asus ZenFone 4 Selfie looks and design. The Asus ZenFone 4 Selfie carries the family look and has a familiar design. In fact, the ZenFone 4 Selfie, ZenFone 4 Selfie Dual Camera and the ZenFone 4 Selfie Pro would look the same to a casual observer. Asus offers this model in deep sea black, rose pink, and sunlight gold. We had a sunlight gold review unit which is nice enough to look at. While the body of the smartphone is made of plastic, it does look and feel premium. The 5.5-inch IPS display has 2.5D curved glass. Asus hasn't specified any sort of protection for the display, so you might want to be careful while handling this phone. Below the screen is a fingerprint sensor with capacitive touch buttons on either side. The front camera has its own flash, and the usual sensors are positioned right next to it. At the back, the primary camera is positioned at the center, with a single LED flash next to it. The phone has curved sides and rounded edges which makes it comfortable to hold. The power and volume buttons are placed on the right. We found the volume buttons to be placed a little too high, which forced us to shuffle the phone in our hand to reach them. There's a micro USB port and speaker grills at the bottom, while the headphone jack and secondary microphone are placed on the top of the phone. It weighs 144 g and measures 7.8 mm in thickness, which is manageable. The finish on the body makes the phone easy enough to grip, and we never dropped it accidentally. Asus ZenFone 4 Selfie specifications and software. Smartphones in the sub-Rs 10,000 segment come packed with good hardware these days, and the ZenFone 4 Selfie is no exception. Asus has equipped this phone with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor, which is efficient and is found in the likes of the Nokia 6 review, and Moto G5s review. The processor has 4 CPU cores clocked at 1.1 GHz and another 4 clocked at 1.4 GHz. The ZenFone 4 Selfie also has 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, which can be expanded by up to 2 TB using the dedicated micro SD card slot. The ZenFone 4 Selfie is a dual SIM device and has 2 nano